Hello, Dr. Dave here. It's come to my attention that quite a few people are watching my beer reviews, but not that many people comment. I'm not sure why that is, but what I'm going to do is offer a special incentive for people who want to comment. So first off, you're going to have to be a channel member to be able to participate in this giveaway. But once each week on a Saturday live stream, I'm going to poll a lucky winner and you will receive $20 in cash. You can receive it on PayPal or Zelle, whichever you prefer. Those are the only two cash apps that I use, PayPal and Zelle. So, first of all, like I said, you have to be a channel member and then you must comment on the beer review. So there's not that many channel members right now, so your chances of winning are rather good. Now, if you want to be a channel member, I'll leave a link in the description box. But $20 once a week to the lucky winner. All you have to do is comment on my beer review. Just say, "Cheers, Dave," "Sounds good, Dave," something along those lines, and you will be eligible. So the way this is going to work is at the end of the week, I will go through the beer reviews, and the one that has the most comments on it is the one I'm going to use for the drawing. And by the way, there's no limit to how many times you can win. If you want to win every week, yeah, that's up to you. It's just a randomized drawing, though. There's no favoritism showing, and I'll show how it works on the live stream so you can see exactly how it works. So, hey, cheers to everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome, my friends. Thanks so much for taking your time to stop by once again as we sample some more great tasting American craft beers with Dr. Dave. Outstanding. Now, for our sampling pleasures and tasting delights today, we have a beer all the way from Texas that my good buddy Kojak sent me. Not Telly Savalas, just Kojak. Let me wipe the condensation off this can because I'm telling you, it's bloody hot here today. It's 90 degrees Fahrenheit, and for the rest of the world, that's 32 degrees Celsius. From the Turning Point Brewing Company, located in Bedford, Texas, this is my mother's lucky machete. I'm sure there's a story behind naming this beer that. I'm sure there is. Checks in at 5.3% alcohol by volume, and this is described as a Mexican-style lager. So let's go ahead and get the top off because it's bloody hot, and this will be bloody good. All right, we're going to go ahead and use, this is a good Pilsner glassware here. Now, the glassware itself is only 13 ounces, so we're not going to fit the entire contents of the can in here, but it's a really good glassware. This one of the original Pilsner style glasses is called the bow tie glass, fashioned after the Budweiser bow tie, but Budweiser doesn't hold the patent or the copyright or anything like that on this. So, as you would expect for a lager beer, this is lightly carbonated and it is crystal clear, beautiful golden color, medium golden color, lively looking head, or some people refer this as foam. Either way, now a lot of times when the brewer says it's a Mexican style lager, several things could be. You could have lime added, you could have salt added, or a combination, or it could be brewed with maize, that is corn. So I'm not detecting very much in the aroma, and it has a substantial head, though. You see, this is the difference between a craft lager and a big three lager. Well, I don't know if we can really say big three anymore. There's been so many consolidations lately. I don't know. You'd have to head over to my buddy Jay Terrio's YouTube page, Louisiana Beer Reviews. He's an expert on the consolidation that's taking place in the industry. I'll leave a link in the description box. Head on over to his channel. He has some good beer reviews on there. But anyway, yeah, I'm not getting too much in the aroma, but this is on the cold side because it's such a bloody hot day. So I want to thank the brewers at Turning Point Brewery in Bedford, Texas. Thanks to Kojak for sending it to me, and thanks to everybody watching at home. Cheers. It's the spot, man. Woo! hits the spot. Oh man. Now I can pick up a little bit of corn in there. I don't like to say corn because then you get this picture about, oh, it's an adjunct lager, it's this, it's that. Well, if it has corn in it, it is an adjunct lager, but this is far from one of those adjunct lagers that you're thinking about, the big three. We always used to say Budweiser, Miller's, Coors, B, M, and C. Been so much consolidation, I don't know who owns what anymore. I know for sure Anheuser-Busch owns everything on the planet. Yeah, that's very decent. It has a slightly sweet taste to it, just ever so slight. But it finishes with a lovely dry finish on there. Nice, very nice. So I think the brewer has done a good job here with the hops and the malts, and I'm pretty sure that's some kind of corn in there, but it's not that cheap corn that you would get. I don't want to name names for the brewers, but yeah, those 30 packs of cans that you get at Walmart for $9.99. Hey, I'm not kidding. Yeah, I've seen them around here. $9.99 for a 30 pack. Well, I'll tell you what, it's only 4.1%. Yeah, I'm not talking about this beer. I'm talking about 30 packs. 4.1% will get you tipsy. Don't worry. You won't have to drink all 30 cans. That should be good for 3 days for most people who really drink. I can't imagine 10 cans of that beer though, man. I would be ill. I would be ill. Clean, crisp, and refreshing, man. This is what you want after a hard day at work or just a hard day in general. This is something that you want to crack open and enjoy. Man, that is a good looking beer, isn't it? Hey, Kojak, thanks for sending this to me. I appreciate it. Never heard of this brewery. Of course, man, I tell you, there's so many brewers in the United States of America. I couldn't be an expert just on the state that I live in, let alone all 50 states. But I've had some great beers from Texas. Now, here it says, store cold, drink fresh. That's true with all beers. That's true with all beers, man. You don't want to let a beer sit around 6 months, 8 months, a year. Why would you do that? Unless it's barrel aged. Now that's a whole different story. If it's barrel aged with bourbon or rum, yeah, no doubt you can let it sit around. But most beers, you want to drink them as soon as you buy them. Put them in the fridge until you can get to them. Now this beer is a light bodied beer, but it has really nice carbonation. I'd say it has light to medium carbonation, but it's not. It doesn't get that chewy effect in your mouth because when a beer is overcarbonated, that's the worst thing. This beer is not like that, and this beer would be at home anywhere. This is a non-offensive beer. Anybody would pick this up and say, "Hey, that's a pretty darn good beer." That's what you want. Everybody would drink this beer. I don't think anybody would drink this and say, "Oh, I don't like that." No, not this beer. Mm. Well, Kojak sent me an entire case, 12 cans, that is. And so I'm going to enjoy all of them. And this was the first of many. Yeah, the first of many. So, hey, I'm going to run out of here because life is short. You got to be happy. Try new things like this beer right here. I'll tell you, thanks again, Kojak, for sending this to me. I appreciate it. All right, my friends, until we meet next time, here's wishing all of you the very best of goodbyes. And as always, cheers.